Hello everyone. Welcome to the weekly prompt showcase where we showcase the submission that we have gotten in the Discord server. I wasn't able to do last week because I overslept and I have Kira to fill in for me instead. Now I'm back, and yeah, hello again. My name 243. Now we have a fair few submissions. 2, 4, 3, 8, 9. We have about 8 submissions, which is a lot, and I must say I'm very glad that a lot of people are joining in lately. We are seeing more activities on this channel and the Discord server itself. Now let's get to the first. No, the prompt we have for this week is power, and this is the post, and I'm actually thrilled to see what everyone did. But before that, I want to show you how to not draw a drawing. Ta-da! It was my own drawing actually. There is a lot when it comes to drawing, but to me this is how you not draw a drawing. At first I thought, oh yeah, this is fine, but then the more I look at it, the more wrong it feels. Especially like when the skin, the lighting doesn't make sense. The concept, I had the concept in my mind, but it's the fact that it doesn't translate well with my hands. I mean, honestly, it was just a bit rush, in my opinion. Although I'm really glad I got the hands a little bit not cursed, unlike my previous drawings. And I would like to say that I had fun coloring with this piece. As you can see, I was playing around with the blending brush like this, the Jack Black watercolor that I found on the internet. It was actually very interesting to just play around, and yeah. And I think you would see me use this brush more often when coloring. The white figure kind of threw me off. Yeah, it does make you feel like it's incomplete. It's throw something off, makes the piece itself falls apart. But yeah, this is my submission. It's just a small muscle scroll. I took the reference from a known muscular woman on the internet. I think her Reddit is called Lean Beef Patty. So yeah. Oh well. What's done is done. We can always improve next time. On to the next prompt. Now we have Omnation. The prompt itself is power, so definitely this feels like power. Some collarbone with around the neck. Yeah, now that you mentioned it, I lack a lot of sex skeleton and anatomy placements. So yeah. Now back to Omnation piece. This is in my knowledge, is a top-down view, I suppose. This is like an assassination attempt. Oh, not attempt, because yeah, it is like a successful assassinations. The way that they made it like both side, top down is interesting. You can definitely see like she looking at us, but if you think about it, she's just literally doing the not this brush. She's just doing this pose. Her back is broken. She's looking directly at us, so I think this is the pose itself. She just bent 90 degrees in the sky. I really love the way that he colors the skin and the clothing really makes it gives the illusion of 3D in this piece, and the foreshortening on this shoe too. Overall, the piece is very interesting. The way that they don't really use a lot of lines in this. They use the color, guide the eyes, and create illusions, which is very, very good. The hands, the crown, the hair. Oh, I love the hair. I really love the way that they use color for the hair. Yeah, the clothes holding are very good too. I agree. And you can see the metallic texture on these lines. I think I need to practice a little bit more painting. Actually, this made me realize this looks like a tarot card. Overall, it's a very nice piece with an interesting perspective, and whatever goes, goes. I think this is like an assassination, and yeah. Or I think this woman is just unhinged. Anyway, thank you Nation for submitting. I like to see more. I like to see. You know that you pointed out what? What am I missing? Dance. See the tarot card look. Yeah, right? It's like flip upside down. It does feel like a tarot card. Anyway, thank you Nation for submitting. I'm looking forward to see more from you and everyone else. On the next one, we all know who this is. This is Saitama, One Punch Man from Cosmic. It's a very simple drawing, as you can see. But so they said, well, apparently there was supposed to be a leg. Are you winning, son? Sunfield, hello. To the low angle, the psycho hero. Yeah, this was supposed to be a leg study, but then they saw the power prompt and they couldn't resist. This legit would feel like a poster, like an official poster pose. Are you winning, son? I do not know. I get to look at art all day, so I guess I'm winning. Although there's only two colors in black and white, I really like the shading and the way that they utilize like these simple shapes and lines to create the illusion of shading, especially on the shoe. Yeah, the hatching to make the detailed shading is just 100% fire, especially the shoes. And not only that, the hand itself is just made out of just hatching. The hand itself is just there's no line, just simple shape. It feels like painting. It feels like painting a silhouette. And the way that the belt is merged into the cape, that's good. Oh man, Murata art is goated. One day I want to draw Saitama, but with like a serious pose and serious face instead of the goofy ass face that he have on 90% of the time. Well, there isn't much for me to say, but this is a very cool pose all in all. The way that they utilize just 2 colors and yet they create a whole pose out of it. Yeah. Thank you, Cosmic, for submitting. Like to see more from you next time. On the next prompt, we have Power for the Power prompt by Odin. Honestly, when I first read their Japanese name, I thought it was like some complicated word, but no, it's just Odin. Murata has the best art in Shonen Jump currently, in my opinion. They draw any role. Yeah, this is a Chainsaw Man character. Obviously, it's really easy to tell for me because I never watch Chainsaw Man, but spoilers are unavoidable on the internet. So surprise, surprise, when I stumble around like 50 shorts about Chainsaw Man. And other anime that I never really watch. Anyway, about the drawing, I really like the simple shape and the fact that the line itself doesn't have any of that blurry stuff like these outlines. So I can see why they would like be attached to this lines brush. The pose itself is very simple, and the shape, they utilize a lot of simple shape to create this. You can see like they didn't scribble a lot. It's just like a line, a triangle, like a curved triangle. Hello, Kira. It's like a curved triangle. Yeah, and here they just, I feel like they just use like a line tool to make the handle, which is funny. I love how her head, the proportion is like cartoonish either. I love how her head is like as big as her torso, and it is also as big as her pelvis. And it's just funny to think about it. It's like an almost chibi version. It's like semi-chibi. And I love the shading too. The shading is like simple shell shading, but you can never go wrong with simplicity. I tried myself in a little bit of shading and I found myself stuck when it comes to shading like this. I like to try cell shading one day, but I honestly do not know where to start. I mean, there's so many ways to shade. You can just use like watercoloring. You can shade it like how Omnation do it. Just dark color here, bright color there. But cell shading is simple. It's easy to understand. But for some reason, I can't grasp it. The color itself real simple, but it's the fact that the shading make it more pop out, right? As I said, it's like a simple pale purple shade. An easy way to be use a layer lasso fill bucket. Yeah, it's the fact that I tried to use that. It's the fact that I don't know where stuff would go when it comes to shading. It's like I don't have any experience with real life stuff. Maybe I never really paid attention, but that's my fault than anything. Well, the hair itself is very curvy. Get you in there. Thank you, Odin. Imagine where the light source are. I tried, but yeah. Simple shapes, simple shadings, simple pose. You can go wrong. You can never go wrong with the fundamentals and simplicity, as it will be the foundation for everything. Thank you, Odin, for submitting. I love to see more of your submissions as well as from everyone else. Next one we have. This is what I call Power of Spirits from Mock. Ooh. I guess it's hard to imagine for those who don't think in pictures. I really like the way that they shade this. See, need to be good as in Atsushi Okubo. Atsushi. Oh, this is the guy who made Soul Eater and... Ooh. Interesting. This is from Mock. Honestly, I really dig the shading. This is like another way of shading. Like you can see, cheekbone, the shadow, different values. They even utilize a little bit of color here and there to make lines or pop. And they utilize a lot of glow effect to give it more ethereal vibe to it. This is their word, power spirits, so it by definition is very glowy in itself. Yeah, I could say it's very nice. It's good to look at. It's ooh. If you can see it, there's a subtle light purple color, and you can see like light bouncing off from this guy because of the glowiness of these two tiny spirits. Yeah, everyone is complimenting this piece. Like this is very high quality, not gonna lie. Bounces off skin, yeah. Color fantastic, yeah. But I wish it would fit this well. Take time. I would like to see the full time lapse of these one days. I want to see like the full process of what happens in these drawings because these are very interesting, especially when it comes to the shading. The pose itself is very simple, but it's the fact that the shading made it pop, and the clothing is in itself very simple, but again, the shading make it pop. You can see a little bit of wind, and if you can see there are two spirits, it's very blurry, but if you can focus, you can see it. And according to the background, I think they are inside some kind of forest and they just broke something. Well, I don't know if this guy just broke like an evil spirit or like a good spirit, but yeah. Overall, very nice piece. I just can't get over the fact that everyone here makes shadings look so easy, and then I'm here struggling. Anyway, thank you, Mock, for submitting. I like to see more from you next time. And if you have the time, and if you're watching this, please send us the full process one day when you do one of the drawings. I want to see what goes in your minds when you do stuff like this. Bring simple. It's simple background, bring attention to the character. Like make a character pop more. It really gives you where the detail to look at. Next one we have Kira. This is the knight. What looking at some gestures of drawing something. I think it all comes to what you said earlier about observation problem. I think I haven't been looking enough at stuff. I need to look more at stuff. Anyway, this is the prompt from Kira Yoshikage, and it's the knight from the last prompt. The shading looks so bad compared to the last one. Oh, don't worry about it. We all have our own styles, and right now this style is this guy just got and die. I really like the Z reverse helmet here, because normally you would see like a Spartan helmet be like this, but this guy just like have it like this to assert his dominance. Now, man, the line work here is stopped here. Yeah, interestingly, for the lack of the shading, it makes the piece itself compensate by the lines. You can see a lot of scribbly lines here and there, and the fact that it's all chaotic makes the prompt itself feel like it's moving, especially on the sword. You can see it like the motion of this hand being torn back. The genitalia part. He's just asserting his dominance. You can see the shrapnels from this guy just push out of this way. I like to say, right? I really dig the Minecraft T structure. I really like the way that Kira shade the armor. It's not like a simple line, but it's like scribble like this, and it really gives the armor itself a little bit of wrinkly chrome vibe. Like normally, like when metal is shine like this, alright, but the fact that the wrinkly, the way that the light works, it makes the armor itself feel like this, and in my opinion, it makes the knight himself feels like they've gone through so many battles, and this is just like a side quest or something. I was hoping for a fair fight. Getting your friend to attempt to sneak attack me on the planet isn't what I would call fair. It's just like he's aura farming. He's aura farming. The T in my word. Reminded me of when I play games. Honestly, I think oh god, yeah. I really dig the scribbly lines. Fair, I don't know. If the guy who can shatter sword with his fist, I think it's really fair to just kill him. Yeah, it is fair to just gang up on him. Honestly, there isn't much to say besides the simple shading in the background, the simple shading on the armor, the literal one color background, and the guy being flung off like 5 feet into the air. Oof, poor guy. It does have the calligraphy fan feel, yeah. Did it feel like ink pen feel? You can see here. You're right. Thank you, Kira, for submitting. I think the pen used some kind of felt pen on. Ooh. Felt tip pen. Thank you, Kira, for submitting. Oh, I'm looking forward to see more of your stuff in the future. Now, on to the next one. We have our from fruit salad. I think that's what they name. Fruit salad. I love how this is just a simple doodle on like a piece of paper in the middle of nowhere, putting on laptop, because this is what I would definitely did. Is that Pokemon in background? This is definitely what I did when I was starting out. I would just doodle random stuff on pen. Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Ooh. I never watched Gurren Lagann. But yeah, I'll give it a watch on there. Now, the doodle itself is just like a simple marker doodle with crayons on cape. It's good for doodle though, very good. And I guess, see, you don't need to make a grand drawing or something. You can just have it like a doodle, or like a practice that just happen to follow the prompt rules, and yeah, it's just gonna be here. Just who do you think I am? Just who the do you think I wanna? Just wait, what? What? Just who the do you think I am? Oh wait! Wait! I forgot to put the hell after D. So it was supposed to like, just who the hell do you think I am is now. I remember it getting back. Yeah. I'm also on a anime burnout after like the 50th isekai anime that get bombarded on my retinas on YouTube. Who to do? This is the art ever made. This is the art ever made. I love the art style. Who to do? Just who to do you think I am? That is a powerful doodle, right? Right? The art style is very cartoonish. Yeah. Thank you, Fruit Salad, for submitting. And now on to the last one. We have from Ado Andy, or otherwise known as Hilly, who is in the chat right now. This is Janken Pommy. I didn't know who that was, so I had like a quick 5-minute Google search. A few minutes prior to recording, and apparently this is another VTuber who is an old man and he plays games. He's a very nice guy according to their words, and overall this is a very nice piece. I love the spiky hair and the way that they shade the highlight and then the hitting on the spike here. This is an indie VTuber. What a jolly fellow. You mentioned that he collabed with some Holo Stars, and I gotta say that's actually really nice. You just find all this things about. Yeah, that's how anime goes nowadays. I really love the script lines in here. It gives you like a rough edge, and I think, in my opinion, it fits the character as he is holding a hammer and all. He's a jolly fellow. He looks like a jolly fellow indeed. I don't Even though I use a VTuber, I don't really keep in touch with the VTuber world. Collab with Altair, I don't know who that is. Even though I use a VTuber, I don't really keep in touch with the VTuber stuff in the sphere. I just use this because it's actually very cute. And yeah. Big name coming out in new in gems. We'll discuss that later. Ooh. Honestly. Do you know what this give me vibe? This gave me the this gave me the woman, that one woman in like the 90s. I wasn't alive in the 90s. It was like this buff woman with like a blue collar shirt and then with like headbands or something. It feels like that. Like the post feel like that. Yeah, that poster. It feels like that. It's genuinely look and feel like that. Rosie Derivator. Yeah, that's her. Rosie Derivator inspired women to serve in World War II. It gives me this vibe. Yeah, and it didn't fit that he used a hammer. We can do it poster. Yeah. We've got a quiver lifetime on gone. Hey, the camera works. Who can deny a good hair in front of a camera? I mean, if he gonna be on camera, like you're going to be one drawing it. Oh, yeah. If you're gonna be in front of a camera, you might as well look good, right? And this is gorgeous. This hair is gorgeous. Yeah, thank you, Edo Andy or slash Haley for submitting. I've been seeing you drawing more often lately, and I'm glad that you mentioned that you are getting back on track. I was actually Ganondorf goals of all things. Wait, Ganondorf had this hair too? I didn't realize. I thought it was like a Wolverine hair or something. And thank you, Haley, for submitting. I like to see more from you. Now, before we do anything, let me just enlarge myself to not there. I just oh, okay. Now, before we do anything, I'd like to say that thank you everyone for submitting. We have 8 submissions, including mine, and I'm glad that people are joining in to the prompt. Maybe because I forgot to announce last time, but yeah. Let me just enlarge myself. Yeah, it's I try to not forget announcing next time, but anyway, welcome to next week prompt. As per usual, we give out this almost every single week if we have the time. Anyway, next week prompt will be wild, with the pose of this guy running through a field or something. The pose itself is very simple. This is the pose. This is the word. Draw it. Don't draw it. You You can use both of these, or you can just one of each. You can draw it wild, or you can just draw the pose. Both works. Now, the deadline itself would be on the 14th of July because that would be Monday next time. As per usual, the weekly promise wide is this big over here. Don't mistake it on this small piece, which is the monthly prompt, which is 4th of August, because that's like the last week of, well, it's like the last week, but also the first week of August. Last week of July, but first week of August. It's like somewhere in the middle. So I just default to 4th of August because it's a Monday. And who doesn't love Mondays? Yeah, the monthly word would be spirits, and I hope to see you all to do well. I hope to see you enjoying and having fun with doing prompt like these. And yeah, you don't need to draw well, you just need to have fun. And if something happens, it's stuck, you can always post it and we can try to have it on the next week if you didn't make it in time. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching, and good morning, good afternoon, good night.